So let's get started. Here I stand at the beginning of this room. I am still getting through it, and I have some things I want to talk to you about after I show you this. So let's go. All right. So here we go. Most things are in their containers. Let's make sure there's nothing that has my personal stuff on it, but there's also paperwork. And I still have a pile here that I'm working through. Now, I do want to show you that this is what this looks like now. I still have these two wonderful little caddies, or whatever you want to call them, intact. But I have some things I now need to put away here. Now, I also have some things here. And we still have this side of the room that's a little nutty. So hopefully I'm in a decent light. Let's see. Can I get a better light for you? That's two. No, don't like it. Hello. Okay, so I am going to sit down. I want to talk to you a little bit about my progress, my process, and just a couple of things before I get started again. It won't take long, then we'll get right back to the declutter. I want to show you what's happening as I'm decluttering. So you see that I'm not just decluttering space. I'm decluttering other things. Like I said in one of the videos, I already started putting tax stuff together. Well, today I decided to cut my hair. And now I'm going to see how it looks. So I figured I'd tell you that ahead of time. I'm going to take it down and then come right back. So we're not really going to know how it looks until it dries, but I took a lot off. So we shall see. Now to get to decluttering. Okay, so my hair is much shorter. I think too short, but we'll see. I didn't even brush it out yet. I just let it dry naturally. Well, I combed it in the beginning, and then I just let it dry naturally. But enough about that. Please excuse me every now and then. I may have a cough or sound like I just sounded because I want to cough. But excuse me, I still want to get through this. So we're decluttering, right? You know this. If you watched the other videos, you watched this and you got to see how I'm decluttering this room. You just got to see what it looks like now. I started in one room, the second one that you saw that has the chairs, the couch, the living room. Started there, put a couple of, I always want to say cabinets, but it's not a cabinet. It's trays to put things in. I can't think of the word. Storage, something. And then I also went into my office where it was a freaking disaster. If you didn't see that video, go back to the beginning, because even if you have to fast forward through it, no kidding, it was a disaster. And you probably saw the video this morning and say, this doesn't look good. But let me tell you, perception. Go look at the first one. It looks great. Not great yet. Anyway, so I want to talk to you a little bit, though, about what I've been learning. Very little, and then we'll get back to it, and then I'll talk. Excuse me. I'm sorry about that. I'm not editing this. It's kind of like a blog, you know, a vlog. So I've learned a lot of things. I've learned that you need, I knew this already, but you need to take breaks when you need to take breaks. So make sure if you take on a big project like this, you do listen to your body, to your mind, to whatever, your soul, I don't know. But listen, because yesterday I did not do anything with this at all. Yesterday was Sunday because I worked all day Saturday because hubby was at a conference. So yesterday I said, no way. Oh, I'm lying. Yes, I am, but I don't mean to be. So I did put some things in the big Sterilite, I think it is, box that things came in, but only one box. I have another one that I'm going to put more things in because I don't have enough containers still. I bought 8 of them, don't have enough. So, and they used to say 8 is enough. If you're my age, you get that. Okay, so I also have this stuff in the living room. So here's what I wanted to do to talk about that. Listen, if you're living alone, this is an easy thing to do. You get to leave things out in your living room, etc. If you're living with a partner who's very tidy and likes everything in place, that's fantastic, but you won't be able to move things into your living room. So maybe you have another place where you can store things while you're doing this, because you do kind of have to do that. Otherwise, you can't get to everything in the room unless you do it little by little. And though that's usually my plan to tackle things, it wasn't for this room. So I have to say, I have a very supportive husband. I've talked about this before, and he cracks jokes, and I know that it annoys the heck out of him, but he's still good. He still supports me through all his jokes. He's like, I'm used to it by now, whatever. But he does make maze jokes that he's going through the mazes in the house, and I don't blame him, but it's been so much better. But now that I'm doing this, it's a week, I think, today that I've been doing this, and I'm still not finished. I'm hoping, did you hear that? I'm hoping to be finished with the room, my office, today. So I have learned that you do need some storage space if you have craziness like I have. I'm going to say most people don't have craziness like I have because they don't have as much inventory that's not listed. The third thing is, if you don't have this stuff listed, you got money sitting there. It is a money pile. And yes, they call it a death pile because it's dead money. You paid, you're not getting paid for it. So the great thing is, once I start listing these things, and in the beginning I was doing it as I was doing it, but it slowed me down. As I was decluttering, I was listing. I'm not doing that this time. I'm not saying that's a good way for you to do it. You may want to declutter a little bit, list. Declutter a little bit, list. That doesn't seem to work for me. I want to just get into the heart of it, get the room finished, and do what I have to do. So, yeah. So take a little time for yourself in between. Like I said, relax, rest, do what you have to do to make yourself feel better. Sometimes I play games on my phone. Sometimes I play games on my phone while I watch something in the background. Sometimes I'm doing my Poshmark listing, because to me that is relaxing. I'm laying on the couch doing it, but not listing, getting things out of my draft or relisting. And then at the end, which may be tomorrow, I'm busy all day, so maybe Wednesday, I can start listing, because I'll show you on the boxes, I either put NOL for not online, you're going to die when you see how many there are, or pics. So the ones that say pics are the ones that I want to take pictures of first. Maybe they're things for the holidays, maybe they're things for fall, and then the other ones I'll get to. But I did leave them all in the room. I was going to put them where I have other boxes stored, but for now I left them in the room, and I'm hoping that that works. So we'll see. So let's get right back to the decluttering part. I almost forgot to tell you. So today I have a little neck ache. So I'm going to rub something on it that I think will help it, but I have to be a little bit more careful, and I'm sure it's because I was moving so many boxes around for so many days. So again, pay attention to your body. Okay, so the camera's going to be following me around today if I can get around things. It's supposed to follow my face. Here we go. I'm hoping it's light enough in here for you. I know there's going to be a little bit of shadow, so I may want to bring the other light in, but I want you to see the stuff. I don't care about if there's a shadow on me. I hope you don't. So let's just get to it. I am going to start putting some things in this basket, but this is, I just want to show you. This is, I always forget how to say it, a Longaberger, very easy to say, baskets. That is definitely something I could be making money on. So I'm not going to put this in there at the moment because I want to keep some things on the side. This is not just going to be for things that are going to be pictures. So I do want to use this, but right now I have no need for it to be out. So I am just putting things away. For some reason, this box is not standing. Okay, there we go. I know you can't actually see the box. So then I have this here that is mostly my stuff. It's going in there because I now have to go through that. And let's just talk a little bit about the profit that you're missing out on by not keeping a decluttered space. This here is a bed I bought for my dog quite a while ago, but then decided to sell it. But who knows, someday the dog may get it back because it's brand new and it's just been sitting in here. Then, this is just the bag that I took apart last night. Okay. But then I do have a couple of big bags that I put in, like this one, that will go into this box. Because I don't really think I care if these boxes, what's doing that? Okay, sorry. If these boxes are covered or not. Should I get a light? I don't know. Let me know after this video if you need me to put a light in this room. I just usually don't stay in here long, and I don't have a lot of sockets right outside the room. Sockets? Is that what they're called? I think so. But I know you can't see. Let's see if I can move closer. Maybe get a little... Oh, that would give me a little more light if it wasn't going off the table. Hold on. That looks a little bit lighter. Not much. I'm sorry. Okay. So, I just want you to get the idea. I don't think you care too much about that, but you might. So, let me know. So, I'm just throwing some extra things that are sitting out. This dog I haven't even taken pictures of yet. I have this big play school vintage house. I think it'd be better upside down. That I haven't put online yet because I really thought it was worth more than it was. And you know why? Because I didn't check comps. That's why. Okay. So, there I have that. I have that. That's mine. I got this cute little guy that I think is online. He does something. He's a Nickelodeon. I'm not sure what he does. But he speaks or walks or something. Hey, how come it's not following me? Would it stop? Let's see. Maybe it needs to be charged. Wouldn't you know? Okay, here. So you're seeing this part of the room. Am I making you dizzy? All right, stop. Okay, so then I have these that I used to sell things like this. And they sold very well online. And they're not online. So I was trying to think of different names for the competition. I wish I could make this a little lower. I think I can. Oh, there we go. Okay, there you go. This way you're not always looking at a head. But maybe I should take my glasses off since you really can't see me because I'm far away. So, let's get closer for a minute. Hello. There's the lighting. No, it's still not good. I'm a pain, right? I'm telling you what's not good and you're saying, shut up, just talk. Okay, I'm shutting up. All right, so let's get some more things in here because I don't even remember what I was going to say by now. All right. Then I have, now this is a bag full of things that someone bought on a bunch of different live shows, but never paid for them or picked them up. And she's someone that I know, so I'm going to get in touch with her within the next day or so, maybe today. I am going to get in touch with her today. Accountability. I'm being accountable. What's going on here? So guys, I gave myself this haircut. I made it a little bit too short on the sides. And they tell you to go back behind your ear, but it makes this side a little puffy, but that's all right. All right, so here we go. So I'm just putting some more things in this box for now. There's not much room left. Then I am going to remove those boxes from this room because until they get a place, which will probably be one of these boxes, I have room in that one. I have room in one over there in 5313. I have room yeah, that's about it. Oh, 506, 425. So they will find their places. I'll take the pictures and I will put them in their places. Not today, though. So I'm going to keep going. Then I'll get back to you. Okay, so let's talk for 2 seconds. I'm just laying here on the couch. And I'm going to talk to you like this because I'm getting exhausted already. It's about 12:35 p.m. I didn't start this until 10:30ish today. And I'm already tired. But let me tell you what happens once you start decluttering. So I'm decluttering that room, but I came in here to straighten something up so it would be easier to do things in my office. And it turned into cleaning out my junk drawer. Now, I had no plans on doing that, and that's okay. I think what happens is, it's almost like, I feel this way when I paint a room in the house, then everything else you feel like looks old, and then you have to paint that and buy something new, blah, blah, blah. Well, what's happening is my mind's on this decluttering phase, or not phase. It is definitely something that is a necessity, and it's making me do other things neater, make other things neater, declutter other things, and it's really making a difference for everything in my life. And I knew this and still wasn't doing it. So I just wanted to let you know that. So I just want to remind you, no matter how tired you are, no matter how much you've already done, you got to look up and put labels on orders. So I don't even know what time it is. I'm going to say 1:30. My mail person comes in between 2:30 and 3. So I'm going to do that now and then get back to my decluttering. So I thought I'd film because I'm moving boxes around. I just finished getting my shipping orders done. So they're waiting for the mail person. And I'm sitting here saying, and this is literally what I'm saying. That's why I was like, let me just put this on. I'm saying, oh my God, I have so much more to go. And I'm doing my best to just think about this like, look at what I've got accomplished. Look at what I accomplished. Look at what I got done. Please excuse me with this darn cough. And I've done so much. I've come so far. Yet it's still a chaos disaster. So I'm figuring if I talk to you about it, maybe I could reverse it and think about all the good I've done so far. Because when I look in that room, and I keep looking over there because let me take you there 1 second. I mean, just from out here, you could see that it's a difference. I'm not done yet, but don't look at that part over there, just the room. So it should be such a relief, but there's still so much stuff in this room. So I'm working through it. See you soon. Hi, I'm just ahead. I hate when I do that with just show your head. There you go. That sounded bad. Bye. So I just want you to see what this looks like right now. Now, as you see, it's half decent. It's the only part of the room. But I'll show you the rest in a little while. What I really want to remind you about is how much cash is sitting in the not online and the picture bin. So let me just show you that for a minute to show you how many things that I'm going to change this chaos to cash. So if there's nothing on a bin, it means that it's not online. So none of these are online. This one needs pictures so it could quickly get online. None of this is online. Okay, here we go. The bottom ones over here are not online. Now that's not online and online. Not online. So what I did was try to make bottom ones be the ones that weren't online. But would you look at all that cash sitting? 3/4 of these bags are not online. 3/4 of those hats are not online. This is going to be, just for now, my little shelf where I put things as they sell so that I can ship them. But think about how I can turn this chaos into cash. Okay, so I want to be as transparent as possible. So this is what the living room's looking like. I still have a couple of things down there I have to go through. I put the file cabinet there for now. I haven't even worked on the other side of that room yet, but this is what this room is now looking like. Not done yet, but it's 90% done. But because I still have to clean things off the floor and everything, and get those bags in order and a couple of other things. But what do you think? Let me hide these tracking for people here. What do you think? I did not yet touch that I showed you behind the door, and I have not finished down here. But think about how it looked. Just think about this corner. Just think about that corner. Well, don't really look at that corner. It's still 1,000 times better. But this is where we are right now. Well, I don't even want to turn this around because I look like who done it and ran. But I can now sit in my chair in my office, which is much different. If I want to work on my computer, I can. I have my father-in-law's beautiful picture up, which I was not able to have up before. And I'm still working on the boxes, but I can see all of the numbers. Well, I'm trying to get rid of the written on ones, but that's going to be the least of my problems. So, that's the end of today. If and when this room gets better, which it will, I will put more out on this, but now I start working on the rest. So, can't wait to see you on the next video. If you enjoy content like this, give it a thumbs up or a like, and also subscribe and hit that bell. I'm having fun on my chair. Haven't been able to do that in a long time. And stay tuned for the next one. Let me know if there's anything special that you want or to see, any special content. And I'll get to that. I may even get to, when I'm doing my listing, I may even get to do it, or I might do it live. Tell me what you're interested in seeing. I certainly have to go through many more inventory bins and the other craziness in that other room on the way in. So I'll see you again in a couple of days. I look forward to it. See you on the next video.